Hey everybody, it's Chugga Conroy! Welcome back to more Pokémon White version! Last time, we conquered the twisting, turning trials and tribulations of Twist Mountain. And in the solid month that it took us to get through the location in game time, Charon saved us of having any sort of climactic battle with Team Plasma because he had more than enough time to fell all of the grunts terrorizing the area, and so much more. Appreciate you, buddy. Anyway, we also made it to Icirrus City, Village of the Seasons, and this time, you know how it goes? We're going to be exploring the city and seeing all that it has to offer. Because even simple little places like this have things to see. I want to head back into the Pokemon Center because I want to show something that I glossed over before. Remember when I said that the Maniac wants to buy evolutionary stones for double their value? Well, what happens if you give him a leaf stone? Huh? What on earth is this? You can't shake me to my core with an ore so poor. He does not recognize the leaf stone as a rock. It is the only time that ever happens in any iteration of an ore maniac. It's a strange oversight, but just wanted to show you that it's a little bit funny that you can't do that. And I have messed with the time again to see winter. As this is the Village of the Seasons, as you can imagine, it is very different in all of them, and it's one of few locations that is radically different on all 4 of the seasons and not just, well, 2 of them. I want to throw out my dowsing machine, because now we can cross this snow hill and get to the stuff that we couldn't get to before. Grab a big mushroom. I'm impressed that you were able to grow in these conditions. Grab a tiny mushroom. I'm even more impressed that you could grow in these tiny conditions. More, really? Another tiny mushroom! Maybe she was a single parent raising twins. I'm a little impressed that I was a little impressed the little ones were able to survive here, considering the larger one at least has more padding, but so they did, but it's okay. They're gonna be a lot more safe and snug and warm living inside my bag. Never mind the fact that I uprooted them from the ground and they're going to die any moment. My dad used to have a cool job in a faraway region. If you are a classic Pokemon fan, and you always dismiss this as not being a game that's worth your time, I'm about to raise your opinion of this game quite a lot. Don't believe me? Oh, member of Team Rocket I was! Long time gone! But Team Rocket, bye-bye! I'll go! My region went home! Make new Team Rocket, I did! So myself I pledged! But now married I am! But now I married am! Now for Team Rocket, there is no time by me! But happy family is big, hooray! He got married. He was going to resurrect Team Rocket, but he ended up falling in love, giving it up, and now has a child. And then moved to Unova. This is where he went. This is also official canon timeline placement, meaning that this is a sequel taking place some number of years after Heart Gold, Soul Silver, and Platinum. Hey, I have a lot of souvenirs that my sweetie's old coworker gave me. I don't mind giving you one. A Rage Candy Bar. I was honestly hoping it would be a Berserk gene, but can't ask for miracles. I heard that the Rage Candy Bar is was the favorite of my sweetie's old coworker. Aw. Well, this is an item that used to be a lot more elusive than it is now. It restores the HP of a Pokemon by 20 points. Don't use it. Just gonna say that right now. Don't use it. Save it. Hold on to it. Like any sort of rare artifact of times of old, you definitely want to hang on to it. So what else is different here in the winter other than that amazing nostalgia bomb? Well, you can't walk on these puddles to get Pokemon, but you can surf to run into Pokemon in the limited areas where the water isn't frozen over. Other than that, it's just piles of snow that allow you to access more places than you previously could. Speaking of which, I will join in your little dance ritual in a minute. I want to, you know what, I'm just gonna walk right through the middle of it. Oh no, I've ruined everything. No, they're out of sync. What am I gonna do? Rare candy right there. So already worth your time to play in winter, just from that alone. Even if you're not, you know, one of those olden likers of Pokemon. Grab a max potion as well. And why not? Oh, no, they corrected themselves. I didn't know you guys were so coordinated. Spin apart, mix and twirl. Spin, spin, turn and spin. Dance, dance, 2 dragons. Mix it up day and night, cause today everything's alright. Glad to know that these guys get into the spirit of their hometown music and they have not become horrible egotists as horrible people living in a town with awesome music, because that's all too common in the world of video games. The more awesome music is, the more terrible the people living in the town are. Welcome to the Pokemon Fan Club. Shall I check how friendly your Pokemon is toward you? Why, yes, you shall. We've only just met Crag and all, so let's see what it feels about us. Oh my, you're cryogonal. It is friendly toward you. It must be happy with you. Seems like I have a bit of a knack for befriending Pokemon. What about Hilbert? Oh my, you're Garbodor. I know, it stinks. It is super friendly toward you. I'm a bit jealous. And what of Ottawa? I don't believe that there's any tier higher than that, but if there is, Ottawa definitely meets it. Okay, no, there isn't. Chairman! Him! I am the chairman who loves Pokemon the most among Pokefans in the entire world! If you are a trainer, will you show me how you are raising your Pokemon with loving care? Oh, which Pokemon will you show me? He works very differently from other Pokemon fan club chairmen. We'll show him Cryogonal. I'm at 31, but now it is level 38. I see, although it's just a smidgen, I can feel your love for your Pokemon. Well, you showed me good stuff. Please keep raising your Pokemon with loving care. That's not the kind of thing that he's interested in seeing. How about we show him the Pokemon that has grown the most level since it was caught? Level 5, now level 40. You've raised it well. You must be affectionate. He gives you a second experience share if your Pokemon is 25 to 49 levels different than when you first caught it. If it is 50 to 98 higher, he gives you a cleanse tag, making it so you're running a wild Pokemon less often when it's equipped to the Pokemon you have in the lead. But if you get a Pokemon that is level 1 and grow it all the way to level 100, he gives you a King's Rock. Is it worth it? Honestly, no. If you have multi-hit attacks and skill link, then it's really useful, but that's it. And oh my gosh. Hang on. I never realized these guys were the instrument! The clapping is pronounced when you're near them. Yeah, no fooling. These guys are the musical instrument of this area. That's a nice touch. I didn't know that their dance actually made noise. I'm learning new things about the dynamic soundtrack all the time. The legendary Pokemon Reshiram shared its wisdom with the hero and defied foes with columns of fire. The hero and that Pokemon were as close as a parent and child. People were filled with awe and looked up to them, and that is said to be the beginning of what became ancient Unova. If we live a monotonous life, do we get used to it and stop thinking about changing it? Listen, I heard that Bryson was in the movies a long time ago. Well, okay, that kind of killed the cool mood that everything had going on. They say ideals intermingled with truth and the Dragonspiral Tower was created. It has been there watching us for thousands of years. I don't know whether or not this is true. To make this more of an emotional roller coaster, how about we watch some brain-rotten television? Osu! Tatakai! Oendon! No. Recently, I met an Utsukushi woman at a party. The second I saw her, I knew that I had seen her somewhere before, but I couldn't remember her name. So in this situation, I went up to her and I said this. Dakota de ata koto aruke, doko ka de ata koto aruke. It means, have we met somewhere? And what do you think she said to me? What? I work with you every day. You're not serious, right? Aiya! It was an all pretty up Azusa Shimata! So that's it for today's Kokan Talk. I hope that Asusa will start to talk to me again soon. Uh-huh. So Icirrus City, I have always thought of this place as City of the Confusing Pronunciations because everyone has a different way of saying this place. I've heard Icarus City, I've heard Icirrus City, I've heard Icirrus City, I've heard Icirrus City, I've heard just... This is an example of why I can't stand it when games that don't have voice acting have very confusing spellings of their words that can be pronounced 5 different ways. I'm going by the anime's pronunciation. I watched the anime pretty much solely just to know what the pronunciation of this town was. Yeah, that's right. I think I could probably make that my tagline. Chugga Conroy. For you, he would watch the black and white anime. But seriously, I watched it basically just to know what this town's pronunciation was, because I was just as confused as everyone else. I'll grab TM36 Sludge Bomb right there. I didn't really mean to go out of town, it just sort of happened because I saw that item down there, so we're gonna save that for a little bit later. But that is how it is said. I remember that I had friends that when I told I was going to do that, they were immediately like, oh my god, please tell me how to pronounce Icirrus City, because that is the one that I've never actually known how to do. The thing that everyone seemed to want to know the most. How do I get over there? Can I not do that? Whatever, I'm wasting time. We're gonna be back later, but I just thought I would make a little rant on that pronunciation because this is probably my least favorite spelling of any town name we've seen up to this point. Even more so than other ones like Castelia City not at all getting across its pronunciation, because at least for that one, you feel like you're pronouncing it right with confidence, and you only find out that you're not when bad things happen and you watch the anime and find out that somebody was just pulling pronunciations out of their butt. I wanted to go up here and grab this item real quick. There's a lot of encounters that have all become available to us at the same time. We will go over them not right away just because there's so many of them. For now, though, I want to go see Cedric Juniper. That building serenely towering over everything is Dragonspiral Tower. From far in the past, before Unova was founded, it still stands tall today. On the top floor, so it's been told, the legendary Pokémon is waiting for a person seeking the truth to appear. I'm so glad that it doesn't interrupt the music for you to surf. More places should do that. As we have heard, the entrance is completely sealed off. We cannot go into this place. Got no choice but to turn around. I have saved the greatest attraction for last. Hi, this way, please. Exciting, thrilling, zippy, chilling. It's Pep Quiz. Today's challenger is this person. Hiya, welcome. Pep Quiz starts now. Answer lots of quizzy questions and watch your brains get brainier. Let's start with a question. Good luck. Question. What is the hearing Pokemon that can hear very well? Oh my, it's tremendously difficult. Can the challenger answer this? H-I-N-T, H-I-N-T. Oh, the audience is asking for a hint. Okay, I'll give you a hint. Hint, think of audio. Haha, this is a good hint. Challenger, please answer. What is the hearing Pokemon that can hear very well? I have a crystallizing Pokemon that can crystallize very well, and a samurai Pokemon that can samurai very well, but I don't think I have caught a hearing Pokemon that can hear very well. But I do happen to know that said Pokemon is my aunt. No, odd no. Woohoo! That is C-O-R-R-E-T-E-C-T! I can't spell even when I see it spelled out in front of me. You go! Yeah, you do! Yeah, good hustle! Congratulations. Hustle, you accused me of cheating. Now this is a prize! It's an antidote! Yeah, that's some prize. Exciting, thrilling, zippy, chilling, that's a Pep Quiz. See you tomorrow. You can redo this once a day, and whenever you name your kid Aha, you are just asking for him to grow up to be a game show host. I'd make fun of this family for being quirky by hosting a game show together as a family, but I kind of do that in real life too, so I don't really have much clout here to say anything. With that done, the rewards that you can get, I'll show them on screen right now. I don't think it's anything too terribly exciting given that, but it's quirky, it's fun, and it helps you brush up on your Pokedex skills a little bit. Maybe someday, you'll have the Pokedex memorized well enough that you can tell horrifying stories to little children off the top of your head like I do. Let's go back outside. That's everyone we can talk to and everything that we can actually do in Icirrus City, but why not sightsee? After all, there's not any place quite like it, and if you're coming all this way, you might as well get immersed in the theming of the different seasons. And in the spirit of all these different weather conditions that can be observed from one place in Icirrus City, there is a fifth major one. Diamond Dust. This is a special and rare weather condition only occurring in a few places in the world of Pokemon and only on specific days. Generally, they're celebratory things like the anniversary of Pokemon Red and Green being released in Japan, perhaps Junichi Masuda, the series director's birthday, the anniversary of the trademark for the first Pokemon Mew being granted. All of that. Specifically in Unova, it happens on New Year's Eve, December 31st. And I like how it looks when you move toward the screen with it, how it seems to be floating upward as you go, rising up out of the snow. I don't know if that was intentional or not, because it looks like it's going down when you're traveling up, but I just think it looks really neat, and I like walking toward the camera to see that happen, because it adds to the magic of it. But does this actually mean anything? No, it doesn't do anything in battle. It's basically being able to look at hail-like weather without it actually giving you a disadvantage if you're not using an Ice-type Pokemon. Very simple, but it's very remote, and I thought I would talk about it just because it's, well, one of those tiny little details that I love talking about so much. And I think that's a pretty good note to end things on. So, actually, what am I doing? We need to get back up there to the clapping right away and have that in there. Yes, I'm gonna stand in the middle of you guys, making you into a rolling 5-side of a die, and we're gonna end things off here. Next time on Pokemon Black and White. Hopefully I will have become some sort of clapping deity with you guys doing this ritualistic dance around me. But regardless of whether or not I do, we're gonna be exploring the places around Icirrus City and meeting lots and lots of new Pokemon in the surrounding areas. And picking up lots of items too, because we gotta have that. See you guys then.